Hey there, this is Bill Williams, the Dirty Affiliate Marketer, and welcome to another one of my videos. Today, I'm going to go over how to use the sold listings to help you figure out how much your stuff is worth. Yesterday, I was out garage sailing. It was a Saturday, and there was only about 6 or 7, and I had to drive about 71 miles to hit them all. But I came across this sale. I picked up these 5 items. I got 2 jackets, a vest, and 2 hard hats for $55. And I just was wondering, well, I have one huge score. This jacket right here in the middle. It's a Levi's Filson trucker hunting jacket, or trucker hunter jacket. And that was the big score. So I just wanted to show you this because I'm showing off. And then I was just going to show you these other. I'm not going to bother with the hard hats. But here, I created a title. Let me copy that. And I'm going to come back over here to eBay. I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to go, it was a Levi's Filson jacket. And then it was the trucker hunter. Oop. Because let me show you the pictures of it. My next picture, there's that jacket. So take a good look at that. There's the inside. See, there's the tag. That's how I know it's a trucker hunting jacket. And it was made in 2011. It says Levi's and Filson. Well, I knew once I saw Levi's on what looked like a waxed canvas jacket. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I looked and saw Filson on the inside, and I was like, yep, that is a pretty penny right there. How much is this jacket? And then there's that tag. Now let's search. Okay, Levi's, Filson, jacket, trucker hunter. It says there's only 2 listings. Although it looks like there's more than that to me. This is it. Somebody's asking 400. 400. 549. And well, now let's see. For some reason, it says there's only 2 results listed. Although I see 3 right here. Oh, one's sponsored. Maybe that's why. Sold. And this is over the last 90 days. There's 90 days. There's 4 results listed as sold, and somebody paid $549.99 and $16 for shipping. Somebody paid $250 plus $17. There's another $550 and $16. $250. So that's crazy. People are paying $550 for a jean jacket. A Filson Levi jean jacket. I know there was more of these on here. Okay, let me just go with this one then. The Levi's Filson jacket. There we go. See here, that's more accurate. There's 28 listings in the sold. This is the sold listings. There's 28 results. And this is the listing. There's 14 listed results. You see that? There's only 14 listed. And there was 28 sold. So that means 28 have sold in the last 90 days. And at the moment, 14 are listed. Okay, so I'm going to roll this up highest first. I can see what the most people are paying. Well, this is the most people are asking for this jacket. But let's look at the sold before I look at that. Okay, most anybody paid so far. This is a different looking. It's not the same. but it is a Levi's Filson, so keep your eyes open for that one too. There's mine, and they're paying $5.50 for it plus shipping. That looks like mine, and somebody paid $3.25 for that one. That looks like mine, $2.50 plus 17. There's another one, $2.50 plus 15. So that is, it says that there's half as many listed as are selling. So that's a good idea, that when you find something like that, it says this isn't a very hot seller, you know, 30 sold in the last 90 days. So that's like 10 a month. But you can see that people are paying a lot for these jackets. So when you find something that there's more selling than are listed, then you know you should probably price it a little higher. I'm going to be listing mine right around 5. I'm going to probably ask for about $5.75 is what I'm going to start, and see if I can get that out of that. And then if you look at what's listed right now, highest to lowest, you can see that there's 600, 600, 600, 550, 450, 450. And then there's 400. And then 355. And then 367. So if you got one, you can pretty much bet that if you want to sell it fast, I'd put it at 350 with free shipping, or 340 with $10 for shipping or whatever. But so that's just something I wanted to show off, because that should be a hashtag hustle of the week. I'm saying I paid $25 for it, because he wanted 20 for this one and 30 for this one, and then $5 for this one, and then $1 for each of these hard hats. And I asked him if he'd just sell me it all for $55, because he kind of giving me the hard hats for really $1 or $2. Okay, well, now let's look at this one. This is the one he thought was worth more than the Levi's jacket. And it's an Outback Trading Company Swagman. Let's just start with that and see where that takes us. Let's take out that too. We'll just start with that. Okay, it shows that there's 25 listed. These are unsold. These are what people are asking you to buy. That's, the numbers are in black. Means that's what people are asking. I still have it at highest to lowest. Now let's go look at the solds. Okay, there's 9. There's only 9 that have sold. So they're selling about 3 a month. And there's 25 listed. So in this instance, I should also note that there's 21 news here and 4 used. And if I went back to this one, to the sold listings, it shows that there's only 1 new one and 8 used. So 4 of the ones that are listed are used. Wherever that went. Right there, 4. Okay. And then used 8. So that means the used ones are selling way better than the new ones. So there's the new one that sold for 140. And that's pretty close to what I have. I could look at it. Mine's a woman's. It's also or maybe it's a men's. It's probably men's, but it's extra small, so I'm not seeing any tags on this. And mine's kind of a maroon. Anyways, this is pretty much the jacket right here. But mine's extra small, and it's kind of a maroon, purpley. You can see in the picture it's a burgundy maybe. So people are getting around $55 for this jacket on the high end with about 13. I was gonna do $10 for shipping. So about 55 and 13, so that's $64 right there. And 55 and 13. There's a better, that's probably closer to what I have. This one too. And people are paying 36 and 13, 30 and 7. So that's 40 something, 50 maybe. So these red ones aren't that uncommon. They do seem to be selling a little less than these black ones, but I would price mine at the same. I'm probably going to ask around 55 and 10. Well, this guy got 60, right? 68, $69. So I'm, yeah, probably 50 plus 10, 55 plus 10, maybe even 60 plus 10. Now let's look at what they have listed over here. Okay, now let's look at the lowest. Okay, you can see that the cheapest they're going for is 12, 13 and 13. That's $26 you can buy this jacket at in the blue. That looks pretty close. And somebody got 40 plus 12, that's $53. So, you know, just by looking at this, I know that I should be able to get $26, $30 with shipping as a minimum for that coat. You know, if I wanted to sell it, I could probably throw it up for 15 and 10, and it would probably sell pretty quick. Well, maybe not quick, but more readily than this one or this one. We're looking at new ones now. Then they have dusters down there. So really, I think that I'm going to aim for around 50 to 60 plus 10 for shipping on that oilskin jacket. And then my other one, my jacket, this Wrangler vest. So, do you think 25 was too much for that jacket? I feel like it was kind of a little too much for the Outback Trading Company jacket. I don't feel like it was too much for the Levi's jacket. I think even if I paid $200 for that jacket, I would have been getting a screaming deal if I could turn it into $600 or even $550. And this 25 turned it into maybe a $60. That's still good. You can't complain about that, really. But I would have rather turned 5 into 60. But who wouldn't? Anyways, let's go into the Wrangler vest. Copy this. I'm going to come back here. It's a Wrangler vest. Leather. Search. Shows that there's 47 leather vests. It's still lowest to highest. Well, let's start with the highest. Okay, there's a leather vest. Wrangler, apparently. Wrangler style. That's why that's in here. These are listed. Let's look here. New, there's 8 new. There's 34 used and 5 not specified. It says there's 47. Let's look at the solds. Now it says there's 2 new that sold and 25 used. So there's 27 that have sold in the last 90 days. So that's almost 30. That's about 10 a month. Probably 9, 8 a month, 8 to 9 a month. And it says there's 47 that are listed at the moment. So that's pretty close to half. So, and it looks like the most expensive Wrangler jacket that sold was 95 plus 20, so 110 or something, 105. And it's a ladies. And this one doesn't even look leather. There's a leather, not similar. See, mine is kind of dirty, and it doesn't look anything. It's just like a like a gambler looking kind of vest. No fuzz. But you can see that people are paying. Well, somebody paid 45, 46, so $50, $60 for that. Someone else paid 48 for something. It's sort of similar, but mine doesn't have that lining, Sherpa lining they call on that. So if you see one of these with the Sherpa lining, 48 bucks. 40 plus 10. And if you see these with the little strike through, it means they took the best offer. And if you open this up in a new tab and you go to Flipper Tools, you grab this URL here of this item that had the strike through it. You copy the URL, go to flippertools.com, scroll down the home page down to eBay best offer, actual selling price, and you can paste your URL here. And then click OK. It shows you that they paid, it sold for $29.99. Somebody paid $29.99 instead of $39.99. This Flipper Tools tool might not always be around for free, so I think you should use it while it's available if you can. Flippertools.com. So somebody took $30 instead of 40. 30 plus 10, that's $40 anyways. And you can sort of tell because I got them highest to lowest. So if this was 48 and this was, here's 23 and 9, that's 23 and 9, that's 32. So you know that it was between 32 and 48. So these are the between 32 and 48 range. And then here's one sort of similar-ish for 22 and 12, 13. There's, you know, $30. There's another one selling for $30. But none of these look like mine. Okay, it doesn't look like any of mine have sold. Nothing. But most they're selling for. We'll look at the, see what we got over here in the. Okay, I still have it highest to lowest. You can see that. Okay, there's more along the lines of a Western Wrangler jacket. And these Sherpa lined, or people are asking. There's mine right here. Somebody's asking $90 for it. This is my jacket right here. We don't really need to go look at it because it's a lot nicer looking than mine. It's in really nice condition. Okay, so somebody wants $90 for theirs. With free shipping. Are they offering free returns? Seller does not offer returns. And then there's another leather Wrangler for 70 plus 12, 13. These are what people are asking. So let's see what the lowest is. We'll just turn it lowest. So somebody asked 9 and 5. That's $14 for that thing. And they're pretty much giving this one away. 8 and 6. It's about $15 or something. A lot of people are getting not much. Around $20 maybe. Yeah, well, looks like the same one. Yep. So what when you got a situation like this, how do you decide what to price that? There's only one listed, none have sold. The sell-through rate's kind of slow, right? These solds, there's only 27 that sold. And so in this case, I'm going to just kind of look at what the medium price of stuff is selling. Somebody, although these aren't leather, maybe they got leather on them. Oh, the collar might be leather. That's how come those are showing up. I don't really count those though. They're kind of not even close. So here's the Sherpa lined ones here. Are selling for about 48. This just a plain leather one sold for I don't think we looked at this. Copy that. Go to flippertools.com. Paste this in there. Go. So we paid 18 for this one instead of 23. So 18 and 12. That's 30 bucks. So 30 bucks. Seems like about a fair price to me for this vest. So because it's gonna go in it'll fit in a padded flat rate, maybe even it'll probably go in a padded flat rate, and those are $6.90 to ship. I've been charging $7 for shipping on those lately, which is, I have to pay $6.90, so I'm only getting a dime extra on those when I sell it for a padded flat rate. So I'm thinking that this vest, I kind of want it to sell for this price right here, but it's kind of dirty. I mean, the condition is fair. I mean, it's not super great. I looked at it. I didn't examine it. Well, I did actually. And it's just kind of dirty, but it's in good condition. I'm gonna say that it has stains and wear. I don't know if there was any holes on the liner. I forget right now. But I'm thinking that I might go around 30 to 40 plus 7 for shipping. So if I sold it for 40 plus 7, or listed at 40 plus 7, kind of in the middle, since it's only half of these are selling. If I really wanted to increase my odds of it selling, I'd probably price it even closer to 20. But I'm gonna think about 30 or 40 30 or 40 plus 7 is where I'm gonna start that price out. So I hope any of that was helpful. I didn't look these up yet. This one, the really dented one, is the McDonald T hard hat. This one I didn't, there's a sticker in there, but it was too dirty to read. And let me just look up McDonald T, and let's just get a quick look at that. I probably spelled it wrong. Let's try and spell it right. Okay, so you can see that this is highest to lowest. These McDonald T, they're aluminum hard hats, and mine doesn't look like anything like this, but there was people that would engrave on their hard hats, so those are pretty cool to find. This is the one I have, it looks like, although this is in very good condition. I have one that's, although, yeah, my McDonald's T is the one with the huge dent in the top. Let's see if I could scroll in. That's a sizable dent. And this other one, I couldn't really see a name in there, but it's got these things that, this is where the headband, these are the headband thingamajiggers that hold it to the hat. Okay, so you can see that if you found a nice one of these McDonald's T's, $115. There's another nice one. I had one like this, but mine was painted orange, and it kind of was worn down like this. I sold it for, I think, $35 and $15 or something, and then somebody in Japan bought it, so they wound up paying $90 some for a hard hat, an aluminum hard hat. And there's this one's very similar. They got 100. So these McDonald's T's, when you see the aluminum hard hat, I mean, this one, it's even 35. Well, let's go back up here and look. There's 74 listed as sold. There's 31 listed as only just listed. So these ones haven't sold yet. So that's another example where there's more selling. There's 74 sold in the last 90 days. And there's only 30 listed. So that means they're selling twice as fast as they're being listed, I guess. But this is still highest to lowest. So in good condition, these hats are selling for pretty good money. My crushed one, I don't know that it'll sell for hardly anything. But I had an orange one that looked quite a bit like this, but it was worn down more. The paint, more like this. Okay, well, that was that. Hopefully this helped out a little bit. And I hope that, I don't know, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below this video, and I'll see what I can tell you about it. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Like this video too. Why don't you? I dare you. Put the thumbs down if you thought it was stupid and lame. I dare you to do that too. Okay, well, the Dirty Affiliate Marketer is going to sign off. So, later.